Hello and happy Saturday. I'm Mr. Cory, and welcome to another Saturday Storytime and Craft. So this week we are going to be reading the book Be a Maker, and then we are going to make a cardboard boat. So like I said, our book is called Be a Maker. It is written by Katie Howes and illustrated by Elizabeth Vukovic. So let's ask yourself this question in the morning when you wake up. In a world of possibilities, today, what will you make? Make a tower. Make it tall. Make it balance, wobble, fall. Make a mess, or instead, make a universe inside your head. Make a rhythm, drum and pound, ears make out another sound. Make a telescope from toys, see what's making all that noise. Make a blueprint, make some more. Cover desk, wall, and floor. Make your way to play outside. Make a spaceship. Take a ride. Make a map to journey's end, and on the way, you make a friend. Make a snack and make a spare. Make enough for both to share. Make a plan and make a sign. Have your neighbors make a line. Make a gift of what you've made. Make a smile from lemonade. Make a pledge to help some more. Make a floor, a wall, a door. Make a difference, shine a light. Make your town a team tonight. Ask yourself this question as the sun begins to fade. In a day of making choices, are you proud of what you've made? The end. So that was our book for this week, Be a Maker. So go ahead and do that and go make something. In fact, you could make the craft that we're going to make. Like I said, we are going to be making a little boat out of cardboard. So if you had signed up for the kit, you'll get all the materials you'll need for it. But if not, I will link a template that you can use to make your own boat. Basically, you're just gonna take some cardboard and cut out the shapes, and then piece them all together, and then we'll paint it, and that'll be your boat. So we'll get into the craft. Alright, so if you signed up for the kit, you should have the materials you'll need, the pieces of cardboard for the boat, some duct tape, you'll have it like on a smaller roll, and the 3 paint colors, and a paintbrush. So let's get started by assembling the boat. So there are the 5 pieces. There's the bottom of the boat, 2 sides, the back of the boat, the back panel, and the deck, which is going to go on top. So what you're going to do is just take the duct tape, and you're going to take a couple strips of it at a time and just start piecing the boat together. So I'm going to put some right here on the bottom. we're going to take that piece, okay, and then for the front end of the boat, we're just going to bend it like that so that it curves with the side of the boat. And we're going to put a second piece of tape down over here. I believe I gave you guys enough tape to like attach everything. If not, if you have like just some extra, well, this is painter's tape, but if you have some extra painter's tape or just regular tape, you can use that to attach it. If you're on the more patient side, you can even try using some glue, but for our purposes, to get it done sort of quick and easy, I'm going with the tape route. So this is what the one side looks like attached. I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. So just have the tape halfway on the bottom of the boat and then halfway exposed, because we're going to fold that over when we put our side up. So just like that, and then when we bend, I'm going to bend it just like that. Now, if the two edges don't perfectly line up at the front, that's fine too, because we are going to take a bit more tape. We're going to cover that gap. So just like that. So there's the front of our boat. All right, now, so we have our back panel here. We're going to take that and do the same thing. We're going to put it on the back. First, let me get some tape. There we go. And the same thing, we're just going to lay it back here, and if you could just press the two sides so that the back panel fits in between them a bit. There we go. And now for the deck. So this one's a little bit harder because this one's going to, let me fix this real quick. So try, so I would recommend like having smaller strips of tape, just like tearing the smaller strips so that you don't have any like big wrinkles or folds, because basically we're going to paint over everything, and so we want like the tape to be like sort of flush and flat up against the boat as much as possible. So now we're going to stick the deck right here. Oh. So the deck is going to just go right there on the top, but let's get some tape to stick it up there. Okay. Alright, and then I'm going to have a little tape on the sides of it, attaching it to the sides so that it's a little sturdier. So basically, like, Alright, so now we have our basic boat shape. So now, basically, I'm just going to take a little bit of tape and just sort of fill in if there's like any spots where like the pieces of cardboard aren't like directly touching. I'm just going to take some tape and bridge those little gaps before we start painting. Also putting some extra tape on the sides of it will help like reinforce the cardboard, keep the whole ship together and sturdy. I will say that unfortunately this boat is not going to be waterproof though, so it's not going to go sailing out onto the great seas, but we can use our imagination and have it sailing in the fake seas. So I'm also gonna see if I can, or if you can, try and stick like a little bit of tape on the inside underneath the deck, just to help give it some support. If you want to like put like a little figure on top of it, that way it's nice and sturdy and it's reinforced a little. So I'm gonna take this tape and basically just go underneath. So when painting it, it will take a couple layers, so just paint a couple sides, let it dry, and then go back over it again. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's craft. As always, you can check suffolkpubliclibrary.com and check our calendar for upcoming programs and events. We have all sorts of cool in-person and virtual programs. Definitely check out our Facebook and YouTube, and definitely look at the playlist for Saturday Storytime and Craft. I have a bunch planned for the future, and I have a bunch of old ones that are already up there. If you haven't seen some of the ones in the past, definitely check them out. So have a good weekend. Bye.